Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, that's a key interception. Çalhanoğlu is fouled. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Kimmich. Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Jr. His raw pace added...
Can he put it away? It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
So, what can they make of this? Barella. Oh, easy pickings there. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Isak. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, can he get onto this? Barella, looking for options for movement. Now it's shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now it's Mbappe. Kimmich. And he has been fouled there. Quickly taken. France trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Kimmich gets into some space. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Vinicius Jr. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mbappe. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Oh, it rattles the bar! Oh, it's a stunning goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Vietnam are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could have...
Oh, what has happened here? There's the shot! And it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Vinicius Junior. Kimmich. And no, that was never going to make it. Calhanoglu. Pedri. To Barella. Kimmich. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Decent hit! Lobbed in behind. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Vietnam, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Now it's Kimmich. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense and so was the relief. The great escape.
Bellingham. He's had a hit! And how did he not make it 4?
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, he's been flattened there.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Isak.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pedri. Calhanoglu. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Calhanoglu. Dani Olmo. Barella. Passing is crisp and sharp. They want to be quick to recover this. And he's gone backward. Can he finish? The referee's awarded a free kick. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Yildiz. Vietnam do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And that's really well manoeuvred. And that has been cut short. Musiala. And that was very necessary. Musiala. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Has a look and plays it forward. Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
It is a corner. Corner number 2 then. And it's hoisted clear. Turns. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Simons. Played into space out wide. Musiala. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. So a chance here, what can they make of it? Mbappe. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. Williams. Yildiz. Yildiz hurtling down that right flank. Musiala. And here's Thuram. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Kim Min-jae. Musiala. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Lovely piece. Had a shot! It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Now it's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Nico Williams. Mbappe. Now then, the ball's come loose. Goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Thuram. And that has been clubbed away. Moved on forwards. There will be 4 extra minutes. Musiala. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Thuram is flagged offside. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Vietnam definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already we're underway here. Chance! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
France finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Barella. Looking for the runner. Can he finish? Danger averted for now. Musiala. He's in, surely. Isak is herring after that one. Pedri. Foot in. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
Well, they'd keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Pedri. Can he get it through? And now they can clear their lines. And he's quick to snatch it back. He's through here. Vietnam leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Now the ball's gone astray. Mbappe proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
First quarter of an hour gone. Bellingham. And here's Isak. Isak. Yildiz. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Musiala. Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. That's a nicely measured pass. He's away! And the finish! He scores! And with that goal comes comfort. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And yes, it's him again. So that's 2 now without reply. Could be danger here. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Barella. Mbappe. It's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. And here's Bellingham. Rodri. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's there to belt it away. Pedri. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Looking for the run. And the shot! It's a loose ball. Mbappe, 2 assists to his credit already. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's got away. Musiala. Pedri. Now it's Barella. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Oh, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Koundé. And that is expertly dealt with. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Yildiz. Yildiz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Gently done. Araujo spots it and intercepts. Pedri. Rice.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's picked out the run. Isak. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Pedri. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good ball, and this look. Can he finish? Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Vietnam are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. It really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game. It looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Isak. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Could move up a gear here. He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Nkapie does really well to win the ball there. Goes looking wide. Bellingham. Good read, needed to be. Pedri. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hernandez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Spread neatly. Great chance! Goal, France! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mbappe! And he was alert to it. Olise. Now it's Dani Olmo. Nice physical challenge. Mbappe! Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mbappe! He's had a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Good spot, he's seen the run. Olise, he's got away. Nice control. Has a go! And he's really put himself on the line here. They've played it short. And here's Dani Olmo. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, not quite. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get away here? In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Barella. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Mbappe. He could be in here. Olise has been caught there. It's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Looking to widen the gap even further here. France's free kick then. Dani Olmo! Decent hit from there.
Vietnam certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Dani Olmo. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Now it's Dani Olmo. Mbappe! Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Vinicius Junior. Great defending, strong and determined.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Vietnam really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, well played, well played. Oh, good. And a shot!
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Rodri. Bellingham. Mbappe. It's Kimmich. That is lovely.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Bellingham. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And that was very necessary. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Tonali. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Tonali. Musiala! It's there! They have come roaring back!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Rice gets over and intercepts. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Yildiz. That pass has been well intercepted. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Vietnam, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change...
Tries a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Referee's given a throw. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Xavi Simons. Thuram. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And he welcomes it in. Just too much on that. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Haaland! Now that is commitment to the cause. So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence.
Vietnam showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And that is a little undercooked. Tonali. And the ball's a good one here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Mbappe. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Kvaratskhelia tries looking up for options on the left. Kvaratskhelia with the delivery.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well timed, excellent interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Simons. Musiala. Thuram. And that could work. Can he finish? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Desperate defending required here. And it's been taken short. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Rodri gets rid without sophistication. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Tonali has created one goal already. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Rodri. And here's Mbappe. Musiala. That has been slung wide.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Haaland. Nice ball, and he's in here. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a brief breather, and then extra time. Into extra time we go. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Simons. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Yildiz. Musiala. Simons. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look. Musiala! And it's come back out to him. Oh, didn't catch it right.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Now it's Tonali. That is good alertness. Xavi Simons. Xavi Simons charging forward, the ball at his feet. Ter Stegen can pick that up. Oh, they can break here. Rodri. Tonali. Musiala. Araujo deals with that comfortably. And that has been cut short. Musiala. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's it for the first period of extra time. Yep, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? And so the last chance to find a winner. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Eze. Well, that has not gone well. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Xavi Simons. And that could set him on his way. Now Tonali. Chelhanoglu. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Simons. Now it's Solot. Musiala played out to the left flank. Out again for a throw-in. DiMarco wins the duel this time. Musiala. Kvaratskhelia. No way through.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a...
He's given it away!
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Kvaratskhelia. Tonali. Musiala providing an outlet on that flank. Kvaratskhelia. The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
The referee has ended the second half of extra time. All square, some weary legs out there, so who has it left in them to take a penalty? And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Tonali steps up for his penalty. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
This then to level matters. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Vietnam with this chance to pull two clear. Oh, it's a really good save.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
France looking to draw level. Oh, good take. Keeper committed himself.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
The third man in the queue. Right in the bottom corner. Some nerve.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
France are looking to him to tie things up.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Mbappe is the fourth man to step up. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? Saved! And there's your hero! So in the end, they just about prevailed. All the emotional torture and travails, worth it in the end.
Well, it's been such a long match, and the penalty shootout is always a difficult way to end the game, but I thought they did really well to hold their nerve and come through.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And the finish! They want to be quick to recover this.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Pedri. And it's played forward. He's got the shot away! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kimmich.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's in a good position here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ball's out once more. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Oh, that's fabulous. Olise.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Barella. They get a throw in. Now it's Dani Olmo. Rice. This is good pressing. They're not short on bodies. Oh, good-looking ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Mbappe. Pinches it off him. Pedri. And there's green grass ahead of him. He is through here. And here's Mbappe.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Now it's Kimmich. He's got away. Mbappe looking to add to his goal. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Araujo spots it and intercepts. Well, they've got it again. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Davis. Dani Olmo has created one goal already. Vinicius Junior. And here's Isak. Now it's Kimmich. Isak! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Dani Olmo tries to clear. It's run loose here. France are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. Isak. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for the run. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
No, again, there's no way through.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Pedri. To Barella. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played. Well stopped.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Koundé. Pedri. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Barella. Now it's Pedri. That's a good run he's making there. Olise. And here's him. Now the finish! Vinicius Junior. Rice. Bellingham. And that interception. And the first half is done. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Vietnam really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter.
And the shot! And he hits the net! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. France are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Barella. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And he's managed to gift it back. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Pedri. No, he wasn't going to let him past.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Mbappe has got himself a free kick. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. Nkapie. Interesting ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Olise. Mbappe. Now it's Pedri. Gives it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Vinicius Junior. Mbappe.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Mbappe! Oh, that's a fine interception. Hits one! Goal! Just one goal in it now. Game on!
Vietnam clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser. Vietnam may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Rice providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Musiala, just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, can he get onto this? And no, that was never going to make it. Not the most accurate pass. Chelhanoglu. Eze proves just a little bit too strong.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Talisca.
Vietnam really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Simons. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Talisca. Haaland. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Into the last 5 minutes. No, that's been intercepted. That's a promising run he's making on the right. That's good play. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Plays a sharp little ball here. Thiaw gets over and intercepts. Oh, that's surely a foul, free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Chance here to counter. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And time is up. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And here's the chance to counter. Vinicius Junior. Alvarez is onto this. And that is expertly dealt with. That is ended up in no man's land. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. Can he finish? It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire. But how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. There's the hit! Oh, taken with style! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
And here's Mbappe. Alvarez. Alvarez! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Alvarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He gets big, and it's in. And the comeback is complete. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Mbappe has another go. It's in. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper...
He's gone for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Alvarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So can they do it again? And he thumps it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
A pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. Passing nice and neat. Barella. Mbappe.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well read. Nice interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Koundé calmly anticipates. Barella looking understandably energised after his goal. He's through here. Olise. He's got away. Great chance!